Hey, and welcome back. So earlier the game was like, hey, this is a nice, fun, easy, relaxing game. So maybe get some snacks and grab a drink. I grabbed a bottle of alcohol, and that was a pretty bad idea. So I kind of like threw that bottle, not exactly away, but it's in the corner now. It knows what it did. It knows what it did. But I grabbed a Pop-Tart and, bottle of Gatorade, and I ate the Pop-Tart, had a drink. Gonna take another sip right now because I'm thirsty again. And, just gonna come back to playing. Nice, easy, fun game. Go to work. We got work to do. Things to be done. Evening. Oh, hi there. Oh, I don't know you. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same entire thing. Alma? Ah. Oh, fuck. Leonidas. Gillian. Marcello. I stumbled across her on my way and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put on the helmet again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. I'm gonna make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Jukebox and shit. So, I realize this isn't a game where you can actually, like, tell stupid stories and stuff like that, because, you know, it's just a fun, easy, lighthearted video game. With, plot. By plot, I mean words. So that actually just means, read. And don't really say much else. You know, sometimes pause like I'm doing right now to say a funny joke or something stupid like that, but other than that, there's not much leeway. I mean, I could stop, but if I did that, it'd just be a podcast with myself, talking to myself, with, I guess, this in the background. So that's kind of yay. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kind of stuck. Huh. I'm trying to think of funny voices to give people. Not exactly funny, but like, a lot of them sound the same. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. Glass with a signature? 2G, I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Mickey girl came here yesterday before a concert, actually. There we go. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B. Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had a breakup with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? That's plenty enough time. I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know? Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? A frame? Yeah, for all those pics you have of your boss. The ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Aw, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You... Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Pff, sure. I'm gonna want a bad touch. I'll give her a bad touch, alright. I'll give her such a bad touch. She won't ever forget that I gave her this bad touch. Because it's an alcoholic drink and she asked me to. Pervert, you were thinking of something else, weren't you? We're nothing but mammals after all. Well, we are mammals, so that is true. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action roleplay. Hey! Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer, or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Fair? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. Don't you mean Woodstock? Okay, yeah, it's Woodstock, but fairs? I would have called them fairs. It was just like a band thing. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. I don't know if I call that LARPing. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say break up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lesson relationship for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right words or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night. Your cat doesn't count. Oh man, what is this dubstep? A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy. People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with their... What the fuck? Is that a thing? Is that a thing people do? Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you just shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my uncle Juan taught me ventriloquist when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink. Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. Promo drinks fit that bill easily. Promo. Grizzly Temple. Supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually just... Wait, no. Promo. Bloomlight. It's so unnecessarily brown. Yeah, that's weird. Gonna drink it. Looks so poo-poo. You wanted this. All aged and on the rocks and mix. Hey. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandtini and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe? Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves, I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. There's no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press has made up. A pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So, you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me. It's thanks to the damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hangouts sometimes for too long. Oh, do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment that way you just can't say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. Fucking Christ. Man, you react too nonchalantly, it's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know? That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brandtini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. You mean a big martini that's been marketed for the wrong brands. How do I make a big Brandtini? Very confusing. Because it says 6. But I can't put 12 of this. So I just guess max it out. Put 6 of them in there. All aged and mixed. Oh, I'm thinking I fucked this drink up. Yep, that's what I thought. How the hell do I do that? Yeah, I am. Huh. 6, 9, 10, 1. Huh. Holy shit, I didn't know the numbers could go like that. I think I fucked it up again, actually. Yep. Alright, here. Let's try this from the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All aged and mixed. Hallelujah. Here. You know, Brandtini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. Make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultory-based gigs. It's not like every day is a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or... I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth, because big boobs equal small brains, or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Wow, the questions. Just things I've been curious about, I always forget to ask. So, many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. That was weird, she just left like that. Hello, sugar. Ow. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Oh, okay. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flyer than the field at my summer home. Bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. Mr. Donovan wants the usual. 3 days and he already has the usual drink. Beer. Generic beer. Wow. It's weird that I already, know exactly how to make it, and maybe I won't fuck it up. Maybe. It's all mixed. I did it. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What the fuck? Dickhole. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, that signature on the glass over there. Oh yeah. That big titty Lilum was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything. Got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Hey kid, do you think little men have nipples? Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know? So yesterday while interviewing the singer, Lil Chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity is killing me. I'd buy that for $1. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that design them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on a loom look good? A bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model vagina is good enough. Man, God bless those sons of bitches. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanted to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece, and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlet saying they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. He wants a bleeding Jane. That's a change of pace. Yeah, that's a drink. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. I mean, he's not wrong. He didn't say big, so I'm not gonna make it big for him. Can't handle that kind of big. All blended. Looks like I didn't fuck it up, so I guess we're good to go. I feel like he's the only one who actually has a true accent, and then I'm butchering it. Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is that true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after the incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some, Bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears, she beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then too. I heard someone there suggesting that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsustained rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana. Thank her for winning me on my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Break time. Time to kick back, relax. I'm out of water. Look at the funny faces. Oh, so funny. You rotate the saves because that's what you're good at doing. Wow, there's a lot of rotations I can get. It's now safe to keep playing. Does that mean it wasn't safe before? Was I in danger? That's scary. Jukebox. I don't know what I'm doing. Just kind of jam that shit in there. There you go. Just... Yep, there we go. Ah, boss, you're back. Yes, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that will be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to re-sign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of all of us. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion, then threw himself off a building. Oh yeah, the guy who... The levitation potion worked, and he flew into the sky and got hit by an airplane. That was in the demo. Ah yes, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphoriums, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the VA-11 Hall A bar? You're the cat lady in the break thing. It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. What was that drink whose name was changed after people caused a stink? I don't know, but I guess we'll find it by going through the alphabet. Nope. Doesn't look like it. I have to say no. Nope. Nope. Smug assholes. Champagne. Drunk. Doesn't sound like it. Nope. Nope. Negative. I don't think I'm gonna... no. No. Speed rating. I think it might be Piano Woman. Yep, this is it. You know, I probably could have guessed this. Get that Gatorade in there, and your formaldehyde, and your alcoholic bits. You age and you mix it. Womp. Yep. There you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So, you know, say, miss? I'm Stella Hoshi. Hoshai? My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep, in fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time. Oh god, so she left her helmet behind again? Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Whoa, quite a few people. Where do you even find a fire juggler? Yeah, that matches. Matches her. Woman face, floppy ears. Yep. Say is as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So, did she recommend you this place, or... We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Does it smell like dog piss and soap? Say, is that Kira Miki's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped here yesterday just before the concert. Really? I mean... Oh, look, she's embarrassed. You can tell by that shading. She did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, this star-like signature is hers. So, your name's Jill then? Yes. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping? Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. Take it that was Say? Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. Bring it on a good friend. Isn't that the piano man? Or the opinions of the bar pianist. Wow, you really make me look through these. No, we're not mammals. No beer. Fools, brown. Brushes and teeth. Smug assholes. Champagne. Drunk. Velvets. Drinking. PG. Bearable. Punching innards. Red planet. I don't know what's happening. What am I looking for? I don't think it's come up. Where? I went through all of them. Bottled drinks. Bottled fedora with perfume and a plum. Yeah, I mean, seriously. Wow, I can't find this drink at all. Really blowing it hard. Hard blowing. If only I could do something. Like, find it. Yeesh. I'm only looking at the description bar right there, so, Oh, this is, pretty bad. I still feel like it's Piano Man. Fuck, didn't someone tell me about this? I feel like it might not have been in the description, but what someone actually said. Oh, fuck me, I'm just gonna put Piano Man. Because I'm pretty sure I had a conversation with someone. On the rocks and mixed. I hope this was right. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes! Oh, cool, I did it. You know, I'm pretty sure I said I thought it was this, but, hey, I forgot, I guess. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It is about my eye, is it? No, it's not, or at least I don't think so. I don't get a certain many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Do you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. Damn you. Jack Daniels, honey whiskey. Just bought a gallon of you, pretty much. And I can't stand the taste anymore. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs. It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection, and I've been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody. I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down. Climbed down? Took an air cab. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No, flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill here out with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever. Please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. 2 fringe weavers. F is for fringe weavers who do stuff together. Oh damn, this is a very alcoholic intensive drink. All aged and mixed. It's like drinking... yeah. Pretty sure I've done this one before. This is one of those. Yep. Bam. 2 fringe weavers. So? This one's for you, and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Ooh, that way you could have said so earlier. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be saved for when you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jam button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep. You worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. I'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but... I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe? I'll tell you what, after I come back, we'll go get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Wow, this music just picked up, as in it's broadly different. Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. There we go. You're cool. I mean, she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tension growing in that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu Corp main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager. I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, "You're such a simpleton that you never give the wrong message. But it's his intentions that counts." Uh-oh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla. Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on, you know the audience would have gone wild with that one. Besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I want to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you have a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. Alright. 2 blue fairies are due. Yeah. It just... this just looks like alien jet fuel to me. Optional camera thing? Optional. I don't know, at least make it a full one, you know. Make your teeth blue. That's kinda weird. Aged and mixed. I did it. It truly is a Christmas miracle that I've gone this far. And I even skipped the tutorial after the demo? Pretty much. 2 fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is! So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Oh my god, they're retarded. Say, why didn't you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a bun, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Whoa. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. You know I can hear you, right? What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. Ah, jeez. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is of one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invite me to your drink because you found me cute, and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the little one with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid Matt. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modeled with things you shouldn't even have. Oh no. Your tongue is a BEB-069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium, extra flexibility variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modern your body is on your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD-113 of Railta Industries, a model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So, Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Huh? I'm not in law enforcement. I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know though, why go through with that upgrade? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly. This is the most discreet mod I had. Or, at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess? This took like a weird fucking turn. The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I've got to go. Ah yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs once in self-defense, anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Oh, I thought she was gonna take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Oh god. I don't even know that word. Oh Jesus. To Google I go. Okay. Prehensile. Chiefly of an animal's limb or tail. Capable of grasping. Well, that explains a lot. Intuitive. Also vibrates. Extra flexible joints. Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. Why the fuck are you pouting? Well, I mean, you do have a gun. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then, that's not weird. So you fancy yourself a diviner? Reading people and all? Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a little. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather than your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happens that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Blue balls. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you let me satisfy your frustration, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine. Bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, huh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey, boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason, I've been hung up on it since this morning. I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in, and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of the jar? Straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That instant, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was an incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z's and S's better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the FZ1. Still, Jill's onto something here. Yeah, she is. Now, go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Hey, I didn't fuck up. I got the flawless service bonus. Total earnings. Oh, that's a lot. Drinks total. I didn't make any mistakes. I got a commission of 30. Today's payment, $102. Tips, $900. I only made $102 today. I made a lot of money in tips. People tip very generously. Flawless service bonus. Hey, I got money for that. Boss is really nice. She gives a bonus every day. She gave me a random bonus of $300 in red text saying everything will turn out alright and then don't worry. Which seems, it almost gives it a negative connotation because it's red instead. Almost feels like it's mocking in a way. Anyways, I made lots of money. Jill's subscription got renewed. She'll have no problem focusing at work today. Words. 800 has been charged to your account to renew your membership to Shining Fingered. You really like that website, huh? I have needs. Needs, huh? Deh. Oh, it's rabbit thread. I don't really even, like, know what's happening with this crap. Why do I keep reading it? Sick meme. The spooky font. Has this... I feel like I've, I don't know what's happening. What is it? What is this shit? Okay. Augmented eye. Oh, cool. Look, there's her face. Content blocked in your region. Might be a Kira. Oh, look at that message. Looks so shitty. Crime up 5% this month. Yeah. Drugs and murder. Sounds like life. What's even happening here? Yeah. Bam. Saved. Did she even do anything? Nah, I'm pretty sure this is old stuff. Buy stuff? What does any of this do? Does any of this even do things? Or do I just want to buy everything? Just because? Probably should save my money. I don't know what it's even used for. But, yeah. This is it. Don't really have anything more today. I guess each one's just like... Each game day is just a playthrough. They all seem to take about an hour or 50 minutes for me to actually read it out loud. That's fine. I'm fine with this. Hope everyone is too. I'm, going on a trip soon, so, I might space these out very sporadically. and then be gone for a month. I'll come back. I'll do some more. Maybe I'll buy some better alcohol. Cause or learn how to mix drinks. Cause can't drink this shit for the life of me. Felt like I was gonna die. Alright, that's pretty much everything I got. So, have a good life and all that jazz.